Welcome to Breath Painting. My name is Estelle Thompson, and this is a new class for your art channel. Welcome. So, as per the title of this class, Breath Painting, we will be painting our breath. It's an extraordinary exercise in checking in and also this merging, this crossover of meditation and the expressive arts. And also a beautiful exploratory experience in the nature of your breath and the nature and the quality of your inhale and of your exhale. This is an exercise I use a lot with my one-on-one coaching clients to ground ourselves, to anchor ourselves, to find our breath and to see our breath, which has always been so fascinating to me, how your art really is your breath, how creativity really is your life force, that which is making you thrive, and that whatever shows up on paper really is a reflection of the radiance and the vitality of you. An exercise I hope you can share with your kids, with your students, if you're a teacher, and with your loved one as well. So breath paintings look like this. I've done a few. And what fascinates me most of the time is that I cannot believe how, each breath, and that's really what it teaches us, each breath is different. There's not one breath that's the same, and every new breath you take is essentially a new breath. And when we really understand that, we realize that this is literally the nature on how we can transcend our limitations is by connecting with our breath and the life and the light of us and the colors of us. So it fosters a really great awareness and acceptance of our thoughts, and not just that, but how our thoughts can really impact our breath and our body, because we are painting and breathing and thinking all at once, but at the same time really bringing awareness into our engagement with the medium. It really fosters a curiosity and also a hospitality to your breath. Many times when I start with private clients or even with kids, somebody that knows like the difference between even just the inhale and the exhale is powerful tool in how to stay with your experience and really own what's happening to you by staying present, the breath being really a gateway to the present moment. So before I go into the tutorial, again, we're just rendering the experience of breathing with lines, with paintings, with shapes and with colors. So while I've done mostly lines, don't be limited in just doing lines. Also, if you want to just do one color, you can do that. If you could do all the colors. So really tapping into, just intuitive way, a brave way of just reaching out for whatever color wants to be reached. It's nice before to doing this exercise that you take your hands to your ribcage perhaps and draw a breath in and draw a breath out, because you are, and I will show it to you, but you literally are, you are painting. You will be painting your inhale and painting your exhale, painting your full inhale and painting your full exhale, and rendering that experience of being alive. Isn't that nice? Exercise, you will need the usual. You will need this little pad of watercolors. I will do another one with just colored pencils. So if you didn't have watercolors, you could do it with pencils as well. And you'll need just brushes, the size, it doesn't matter. So mindful art, the materials, I know some of you are really like, you love this specific material, but it's really the act of doing, you know, of putting the marks on paper that matters less than the materials. And yeah, and just water, and we'll be beginning it's fun to do it on these size paper. These are about 6 by 8s, I believe. But bigger as well would be like really fun. But for example, if you'd be in a classroom, you know, and you do it with your kids before starting the day, something you could definitely do. I always have, actually I'm going to show that to you. Just this pot with all different size of paper, so I can just grab one and quickly, you know, do one and do some marks. All right, are you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's get into our painting mid station.